He said there was a man that had the vision of changing the world. He came to realize he can't even change the world. So what did he do next? He had a vision of changing his country. He comes to realize he can't even change his country. He had the vision of maybe even changing his city. Nah, that itself didn't even work out for him. He followed through by having a vision of even changing his community, his borough. Even that he couldn't do. He only came to realize on his deathbed that he should have started from changing within his household.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. So I didn't record on Monday because obviously I had uni. Yesterday I mainly did some editing. I fixed my link in bio thing as well, my Instagram. It's called bento.me. I just think it looks way better than the Linktree one. Now the only downside to this is on TikTok, for some reason it doesn't show up. It says it's an unsafe link or whatever. So what I might do is change it on TikTok to just my YouTube channel. Plans for this week. Today what I want to do is do a live brainstorming session for this app. So yeah, sometime today what I'm going to do is I'll do a screen recording and we'll go through, some websites, we'll try find some inspiration for some design, color schemes. But yeah, the main course of action today is mainly making some significant progress on the UI, UX element side of things. Now, I don't want to create the actual mock-up today. I just want to get the color schemes right and have a rough idea, maybe do a wireframe of the design. So, when it comes to actually designing it, it doesn't take too much brain power. I can just create a quick mock-up. I also need to make 3 reels for the rest of the week. And what I also want to do is break up when I first mentioned this app idea in my other video, and make that a separate video and put it in its own playlist, like a build in public playlist. There's a guy, I think his name is Courtney Marland, that's the one. And he basically built a SaaS in public with Daniel Dalen. And yeah, he's got a playlist and it's just sick. And that's exactly what I want to do for this channel. I'm going to make a playlist. It's going to be called Building in Public. And it's just going to be the segments of my weekly vlogs where I talk about this app. And I'm going to put it in there. I suppose I also could just not mention it in the weeklies. Or should I mention it in the weeklies and then take it out? Because then it's almost like I'm just turning one piece of content into 2 pieces. And yeah, that's pretty much it, to be honest. I've gotten back into learning Arabic. I fell out of it for a period of time, but I'm back in now. I found an app. It's called Busu. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but it is very good in terms of learning Arabic. The reason being is other people can correct you. I assume it's modern standard Arabic, so you're able to understand all the dialects. As long as I can understand like Fusha and have a conversation with someone in like the UAE or Saudi, for example, and obviously read the books of ilm, then that's all I care about, to be honest. That's like the only reason why I'm learning it. What else do I need to do today? Oh yeah, I bought a Kindle. So I wanted to buy one 2 weeks ago, but then I found out it was Prime Day. So I thought, you know what, let me just wait. Prime Day came and there was no sale on the Kindle, which is a bit of a joke because it is Amazon's product. And then I thought, you know what, forget it. I'm just going to buy it full price. And then it was out of stock. Now I did some online digging and apparently they're making a new Kindle. I don't care. I just want one. Like the new one isn't going to be that amazing. So I just bought one from Argos. I'm going to go collect it today and set that up. I'm weirdly excited. I think it's because I know how I am. And if I can read a book digitally, it makes life a lot easier because I mainly read at night and having my lights on and reading in my bed is just not it. So being able to read on a Kindle, English books and Islamic books as well, by the way. If I can have I've got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got about 12, 13 books of ilm up there, alhamdulillah. So if I can have that on my Kindle and be able to access it from anywhere, bro, I need that in my life. So yeah, I'll grab that later on today. Yeah, today's a weird day. It's like I've got a lot to do, but I also don't have a lot to do. The main task is just the UI UX stuff. If I've done that, I've won the day, pretty much. Oh, and the content creation stuff. I'm really committed to posting 1 reel a day on Instagram. It seems like I'm getting most of my followers from reels. Nearly every time I post a reel, I get about 5 followers minimum. So if I just check here, so my followers within the last 30 days have gone up by 78%. Now that is a lot because I've now got 412. If I say, let's just say for example, we do another 78% this month, I'll be at 733 on Instagram. Now that is a lot because before I started YouTube, I was on 212, I think. And then let's just say, what's that? October? Then November, let's say we do another 78%. Obviously, it compounds, right? Because the number's bigger. If I can get to the end of the year by 1,000 followers, I'll be happy. Very, very, very happy. And Insha'Allah, we can do that. So if you're not following my Instagram, follow it, please.
In this life, it's 2, 4, 4, 3, 4.
I very conveniently wear caps when I need a haircut. I'm just on my way to Argos. The one near me doesn't have the right Kindle, so I have to drive about 20 minutes, which isn't that bad. Today I literally just locked in and I managed to get all of the content for the rest of the week done. So I'm done now in terms of content. I don't have to worry about that until Sunday, other than my vlog, obviously. So when I get home, I'm gonna literally just play around in my Kindle for a bit and then film the next part of the Building in Public series, and that's it pretty much. I've started structuring my days in like session blocks. So for example, I'll have deep work sessions, and then I haven't thought of a name for the other, like a non-deep work session, but anything deep work is the most important stuff of the day, and I just lock in and I get that done. And then anything not deep work is stuff like editing, because that doesn't really require much brain power, and then just admin tasks, really, like replying to comments. So deep work sessions are stuff like, you know, creating content, making reels, making carousels, you know, coding, developing the app, and anything that requires me to just, you know, not get distracted. And then once I've done that session, I then have a less focused session where I can afford to pick up my phone and answer messages whilst I'm working. Obviously in the evenings and the mornings I do ilm anyway, and I'm definitely not on my phone when I'm studying the deen. But yeah, just, you know, for maybe 4 or 5 hours a day, I'm completely locked in and I manage to get everything done. And then I don't have to worry about the rest of the day, to be honest. Come on. I've got the maddest headache. I have no idea why. But I've just finished up part 1 of the first proper episode for the Building in Public series. It was a very productive session, to be fair. I felt like having a camera watching you, especially like in that format where I'm not going to cut much out unless I'm stuttering or, you know, mixing up my words, or, you know, someone walks into my room. But like I definitely focus and get a lot more done. In just those 30 minutes, I practically designed every feature that needs to be put into the app. But it's sick, man. Like, it's definitely broadened my perspective in terms of the content I can provide as well. Like, I'm already thinking of a funneling system where I can teach you guys how to turn ChatGPT into your personal agents, and like I'm literally working on that video as we speak. That is going to be a sick video. And literally like 99.9% of that video will be free, and then there'll be a very cheap paid guide you can buy after if you want, just to support me and just to get some extra value. But yeah, man, I'm excited, very, very excited. I'm gonna set up my Kindle properly now, put some books and stuff on. Anyone who replied to my question on my Instagram, Jazakallah khair, I really needed some book recommendations and you all came through, so I appreciate that. If you don't follow my Insta, go and follow it. I'm definitely going to be more active on there in terms of what I'm doing day to day, so you know, you don't have to wait a week to see what I've gotten up to. I think I am going to make a Discord chat, so what I'm going to do tonight is just set up my Kindle, read a little bit, chill, do some light editing. I also want to properly make a timetable. I'll get ChatGPT to make it for me, but I'm going to look into this Discord stuff because I really genuinely want to build a Discord chat, but I definitely need to add things like security. I need to add like a feature to make sure people can't send inappropriate images. I also need to somehow work out a way where no Aqidah wars happen in the chats, because that would be a disaster. But yeah, if anyone has experience in building Discord groups, please DM me on Instagram. Follow me and DM me, by the way, because if you just DM me, it gets sent to the requests, like right at the bottom of the request, and sometimes it even goes to hidden requests. If you follow me and DM me, it will come through straight away, and I'll actually get notified. If you don't follow me, I won't get notified. So please follow me, DM me if you know how to build Discord communities or you've got some experience in setting up the bots and stuff. I'm not looking for anything special, but I want something there because I feel like that's also easier to reply to DMs. If you have any questions, hit me in Discord, I'll respond straight away. Instagram DMs, it just gets put to the bottom of a pile, and I rarely open Instagram to actually use. I only use it to post now, alhamdulillah. But yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing for the rest of the evening. I think tomorrow I'm going to take a chill day because I've been going hard for a very long time, for about 2 weeks now. So I think and I'm starting to feel a bit tired, so I'm going to take a break, recharge my batteries, rest and recover, and then maybe in the evening or whatever we'll hit it again. I'm not going to take a whole day off. Are you crazy? I'll take half a day off. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuhu. So I forgot to charge my mic, so the sound's gonna be bad. I'll leave the sunroof closed. I'm just on my way to work. Yesterday I wrapped up the first episode of the Build in Public series. What I should have done is planned it out beforehand. I kind of just went in blind because I was really excited. There's a lot of just silence and me thinking. I still think there's a lot of value in there. You get to see my workflow, you get to understand how I build apps, and how I leverage AI actually, because I rarely actually think for myself. I don't think anyone should. You know, the ChatGPT 4 is free now, it's not paid like it used to be. So I think everyone should be making the most of it. I lost track of time reading a book on my Kindle. That Kindle has been a blessing and the biggest distraction ever. I've literally nearly finished a book and it's only been about 2 days. But yeah, just on my way to work. When I get back, I need to go through the episode again, make sure I cut out any bits, you know. My parents walk in and out of my room quite a lot and I don't want them on camera obviously, so I just need to go back to the video and cut that out. The issue is it's literally an hour-long video, so I have to sit and watch this video for an hour. I've been very good this week in terms of posting every single day on Instagram Reels. I am lazy. I don't know why I'm not posting them on Shorts and TikTok as well. I low-key think my TikTok is shadow banned, but that's a conversation for another day. So my goal for next week is just to stay consistent on posting on all platforms. What I also want to do is post on Threads and Twitter as well. But I don't know, man. I feel like it's really hard to grow on there. I have zero experience blowing up on Twitter or Threads, so I don't know how it works. But what I'm going to do is just copy everyone else, I think, and see how it goes. I've seen a lot of people turn their tweets into Reels, so they'll literally screenshot the tweet and just post it as a 10-second video and put it on Instagram. Apparently that does really well, so I'm going to try that as well. But yeah, man, it's been a very productive week, alhamdulillah. Yesterday was, like I said, more of a rest day, just to make sure, you know, I don't burn out and stuff. And it was really beneficial, to be fair. I just mainly read my book. I did a little bit of editing, obviously. Spent some time with the family and stuff. Today I've got a very short shift, alhamdulillah, so I've got a lot of time to get back, edit. I think today might have to be an editing day. I've already spent 2 days on the app. Someone DM'd me and asked how I balance everything. The truth is, I use ChatGPT to make me a timetable, but it's a bit outdated, so I'm going to use ChatGPT tonight and make another timetable. My goal by the end of the year is to hit 1,000 followers on Instagram. So if you're not following my Instagram, you're missing out. I post like a short a day. I post loads of stuff on my stories as well. If you want to get an insight into my day-to-day life, not just an insight into my weeks.